life. 88% people said yes. And let me tell you, there were 1,400 to 1,500 people who voted for just 2 questions. That means one of the 2 people on average is suicidal because their parents are not able to accept it. And they think their life is sorted. अगर life बहुत अच्छी हो जाएगी अगर घर वाले साथ दे, घर वाले समझ जाए और सपोर्ट करें, जो मैं खुद एडवोकेट करूंगा क्योंकि मेरे को सबसे सपोर्ट हुआ है, उसके बाद पीछे मुड़ के कभी देखा नहीं जिंदगी में. अदरवाइज एवरी सिंगल मोमेंट यू वांट टू डाउट योरसेल्फ, every single breath that you take, you are always thinking, if my people get the reality, मेरे घर वाले सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे, समाज तो दूर की बात है. You know, फाइनली क्वेश्चन ये है कि आपकी कोई शॉक ट्रीटमेंट या जादू टोना ना कोई बाबा आपके बच्चे को ठीक करेगा. एक ही चीज अनफॉर्चुनेटली उसको आपके हिसाब से ठीक कर सकती है, वो है आपका प्रेशर और आपकी जबरदस्ती. वो आपको चाहे वैसी जिंदगी जिएगा, बट वो जीती जी एक चलती फिरती लाश होगा. And you will always live in the regret that my child is not a child anymore. He is just a dead body walking around doing according to me. And you will always live in that regret. My only thing is, what you think is the best, the science or the society? Because end of the day, समाज क्या है, सोसाइटी क्या है, हम जैसे लोग हैं. आप उनसे डरते हो कि वो आप पे हंसेंगे, but वो भी किसी से डरते कि लोग उन पे हंसेंगे. तो एक दूसरे से डर के क्यों रहना है? आपके बच्चे का साथ दीजिए. That's what they deserve. And if you support, the world is the sky is the limit is ours.
True. Sky is limit, right? I throw the same question to everyone. नव्या, आप इस पे कहेंगे कि पेरेंटल सपोर्ट कितना इम्पोर्टेंट
है? When जब मैं स्टार्ट की थी और मेरी जो जर्नी है, I started from, I born and brought up in बिहार. काफी एक स्मॉल विलेज से बिलोंग करती हूँ और काफी कंजर्वेटिव फैमिली से बिलोंग करती हूँ. एक पंजाबी सरदार फैमिली से बिलोंग करती थी. मेरे लिए ये इजी नहीं था खुद की एक जो रियल आइडेंटिटी से फाइट करना है, अपने मॉम डैड के साथ भी और समाज के साथ भी और खुद के साथ भी. आप चलो एक पल के लिए समाज से लड़ लोगे, आप अपने मॉम डैड से उनको समझा दोगे, बट आप खुद के साथ खुद की लड़ाई कैसे करोगे? तो मेरे लिए सबसे पहला था कि मैं खुद को नहीं समझ पा रही थी कि मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है. मैं ग्रो कर रही थी. एक फेज ऐसा आता है जहाँ पे मैं एक अब्यूज्ड का शिकार होती हूँ, जहाँ पे मेरे साथ कुछ ऐसा होता है जो मुझे एकदम से तोड़ देता है, एकदम से ऐसा फील कराता है कि ओ माय गॉड व्हाट हैपेंड. जो मेरे लिए उस वक्त, एक कहते कि जब आप 11-12 साल की उम्र में होते हो, जब आपका दिमाग, आप काफी वास्तविक तौर पे आप चाइल्डिश होते हो और उस वक्त आपके साथ यौन शोषण जैसी चीजें होती हैं, तो आप इमेजिन कर सकते हो कि वो इंसान कितना हद तक टूटता है. 11-12 साल की उम्र तक मुझे कहीं ना कहीं रियलाइज हो गया दैट आई एम अ डिफरेंट एंड यू नो आई ऑलवेज फेल्ट फेमिनिन inside me. I always thought कि of course हो सकता है शायद मैंने एक रॉन्ग बॉडी में पैदा ले लिया हो, बट मेरा सोल मेरी बॉडी को आइडेंटिफाई नहीं करता है. सो ये लड़ाई खुद से चलती रही. इतना आसान नहीं था. हाँ, जब हम एक फैमिली में रहते हैं, जब एक हम समाज में रहते हैं, और खासकर जब हम बिहार की बात करते हैं, सबसे पहला ये है कि बिहार में हमारे इंडिया में हमेशा से अक्सर ये कहा जाता है कि काफी मेल डोमिनेटिंग समाज रहा है. और आज से जब अगर बात की जाए 20-25 साल पहले की, आज मैं 30 की हो चुकी हूँ, और अगर बात की जाए 20-25 साल पहले की, तो मेरी माँ को भी उतना अधिकार नहीं था कि खुद के बारे में क्या वो एक्सेप्ट करती हैं अपने हस्बैंड से या फिर अपने सास ससुर से, वो बोलने का हक अधिकार उनको नहीं था. तो मैं तो अपनी बातें शेयर ही नहीं कर सकती थी. तो इट वाज रियली वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू टेल द पीपल, टू understand them that look, I am here and I want to live my life with the dignity and with the proud, but I'm not comfortable in the body. So थोड़ा वक्त लगा, बट वक्त के साथ वो चीजें हो गई.
But thank you.
Yes.
Rose, will you like to add something?
Yeah, I mean, could you just repeat the question? I got lost in the middle because of a lot of noise going around.
Sure. So, Rose, our question is, how much important is parental support when their kid wants to come out, and what message do you want to give to the?
Oh, okay. Parental support is extremely important for LGBT people because without that, okay, often LGBT people are forced to leave their homes. They are forced to live with, you know, unsupportive or sometimes dangerous people, okay, who exploit them, especially in the case of trans people. Like in the case of transgender women, if a trans woman is not accepted by the family, the woman has to leave them and then is often forced to live with sometimes, other trans women who sometimes are known to exploit these abandoned trans women. Also, trans women are then forced to live the traditional life of other trans women, which involves sex work and begging and some other things, which, are traditionally seen as unacceptable or lowly by society. And so trans women are then, forced to be living on the fringes of society, facing harassment and violence from all quarters, from all strata and segments of society. But if a trans woman is accepted by her own family, or if a trans man is accepted by the family, or if an LGBT person is accepted by their own family, with full receptivity, with full inclusion, not just for name's sake, okay, then the life of the accepted LGBT person is likely to be really, really smooth and easy. It's going to be productive, and that person can contribute to society in a very positive way and serve as a confident role model to other LGBT people in India and across the world. So yes, parental inclusion is it makes or breaks a trans woman or an LGBT person.
Very true. Very true. Sham, uh, Sham, you need, yeah. Sham,
Sure.
I have one question to you. Like, apart from parental support, I will also like to know the religion angle in your story.
What angle? Sorry.
Religious angle in your story, because it did play a very important role, right? Yeah. So I will like that you tell me to everyone. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. So I generally believe in intersectionality, talking about issues, because being an LGBT person is not the complete identity of a person. We come from different backgrounds, financial background, maybe we come from a different religious background, we come from different class, standard of living. Many things influence a person's acceptance, lifestyle, lot of. So similarly, yeah, if you want to know about the religious background of my story, yeah, because like Navya said, the fight or a struggle of an LGBT person is self first. Coming out to oneself is very important. And that's the struggle we go through for years and years to accept ourselves before we go and talk to our parents or ask our parents support. So in my case, I didn't tell anyone, and hence I started looking for curing myself. I started looking for different ways, maybe doctors, maybe religious places, and things like that. So that's when I think you saw in my TED talk, and that's why you asked me that question. Yeah, so that's when I went to this church on the way called Mormon Church. A lot of people don't know, at least in India, they don't know what Mormon Church was. But people who know consider Mormons as cult. And similarly, my family considered Mormons as cult. And so they had a whole issue. They didn't know why I was going to church, that particular church. But then they started opposing me, so I had to leave my house because of that. I'm just telling it in a short brief because we have too many things to talk about. So that that was a different struggle. So my journey from fighting for accepting myself, twisted into fighting for following the religion I wanted to follow and things like that. So I think one advice to most of parents, like you said, we are talking about parental support. Parent support is very important, whether they understand the concept or not. I think even kids should understand. If we took 15 years or 20 years or 20 years to accept ourselves and understand ourselves, we need to give parents that time to understand. But I think parents also need to not just jump on conclusion and attack their kids. If they don't understand the concept or if they don't, I think they need to give time, support their child, because end of the day, it's your child. You need to love your child wherever they are. They understand that you don't know what it is, you are confused, you're very worried. So maybe you can go ahead and learn about it. Take your time. It could be a year or two or more, that's fine. I think, but loving your child, whoever that child is very important.
Thank you. What I understand that there are 3 levels of acceptance. First is self-acceptance, then parental acceptance, and then the societal acceptance. I have a question for you, Shyam.
Sure.
Like, you had fear of coming out while you were in college, and I heard in TEDx only that you ganged up with your friend and bullied a guy who you guys presume that he's a gay, right? This brings me to the question of acceptance. Yes, if you do not accept yourself, how will you open up to world? So, despite of so much information available on the net, people are not able to accept themselves. So what advice you and all the panelists want to give to the people who are not able to accept?
So there's a saying, I don't know how many of panelists have heard this, or anyone who is in the panel, I mean, listening to the panel. There's a saying, the most homophobic person in the world is homosexual himself. So that's the saying like that. And I'm not saying that's a true saying, but it's just for fun. Yeah, I think sometimes, a lot of times we react when we are not out, when we are not comfortable with ourselves, we are still struggling to come out. We usually react to the feeling or seeing someone who is weak, or we feel jealous. It could be jealousy, it could be just discomfort that we are not able to be ourselves. I think that's one of the things. That's the reason, even in my story, when I was very scared to come out. And that's the reason I was joking with my other classmates during college and making fun of. We didn't attack anyone, we was just making casual fun of other people who felt maybe have been non-cis acting feminist kind of feminine kind of thing. Sorry, I'm correcting my word.
Thank you so much. Nakshatar, what do you want to say on this? About self-acceptance. What message do you want to give to people that they should first accept themselves, then the world will accept them?
Yeah, because अगर आप खुद को accept नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो आप क्या expect करोगे कि लोग मुझे accept करें? It starts from you. If you are not comfortable with your identity, if you're not comfortable with your world around you, how you expect? If I am not comfortable, if I come to you and say, accept me, and they will ask me, if you are so unsure about yourself, अगर खुद आप अपने आप को स्वीकार नहीं कर पा रहे हो, आप क्या मुझसे expect कर रहे हो कि मैं आपको स्वीकार करूं? So I think it's a ladder, like you said, 3 steps coming out to yourself. Matlab, the maximum young gay men I interact with, there is this guilt. There is this guilt when they feel attracted towards a man, when they get physical with a man. They come to me and they say, I feel this is wrong because this is what the society thinks. I said, what you think about it? Forget about it. There is no society at all. Forget there is no family at all. What you think. And then they feel, I am comfortable with it. And I said, be comfortable with it because you're adult. You can make choices for yourself. और आप consent के साथ कर रहे हो किसी के साथ, तो this is your world. And when you cross that thing, I think this is the most difficult phase जहाँ पे आप अपने आप को accept करते हो. अगर ये step अच्छे से comfortably आप cross कर जाते हो, then everything else is a cakewalk, I would say. Not exactly a cakewalk, but if you can fight this battle and tell yourself that this is what I am, and you know what, people say when you feel that you completely accepted yourself. So I tell myself that if I am standing with a group and when they just say the word like gay, I am not afraid. I am not looking around and people, are they talking about me? No. I can just confidently smile and say, is it about me? That is how the transformation happens. So it's very, very important.
True. Okay, so now self-acceptance is done, parental acceptance is done. Now we come to societal acceptance. और नव्या, मेरा क्वेश्चन आपसे है, आपने एक बार मेंशन किया था कि आपके रिलेटिव ने आपको बोला था कि ट्रांस पीपल कैन हैव ओनली 2 जॉब्स, बैगिंग या सेक्स वर्क। मेरे को ये जानना है कि व्हाट प्रॉब्लम्स ट्रांस पीपल फेस इन गेटिंग एम्प्लॉयमेंट एंड आफ्टर गेटिंग एम्प्लॉयमेंट एट द वर्कप्लेस। क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं और उसके क्या रिप्रिकॉशंस हैं?
So मैंने कुछ कंक्लूजन निकाला है where I can say that कि the total population of transgender according to the 2011 census is 4.8 lakhs, जहाँ पे 30,000 जो हैं are registered in election committee through ये जो 2011 में जनगणना हुई थी उसके खिलाफ। बट जो रियल स्टेटमेंट है कि हमारे इंडिया में 50 से 60 लाख ट्रांसजेंडर हैं जो कि इंडिया में रहते हैं, बट वो आज भी अपने क्लोजेट से आउट नहीं है। आउट क्यों नहीं है? बिकॉज दे नो दैट कि अगर वो अपने क्लोजेट से बाहर आएंगे और अपने आप को एज या तो LGBT जो भी है, लेस्बियन, गे, बाइसेक्सुअल, ट्रांसजेंडर, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली ट्रांस पीपल, बट हाँ, अगर अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई अपने क्लोजेट से बाहर आकर के अपने दोस्तों को कहेंगे तो लोगों का क्या रिएक्शन होगा? कहीं ना कहीं उनका खुद से डर बहुत है। मैं अपनी ट्रांस कम्युनिटी में मेरी बहुत सारी ऐसी फ्रेंड है जो खुद को एक्चुअली बाहर क्लोजेट आउट करवाना पसंद नहीं करती है। दे डोंट वांट टू कॉल देयर सेल्फ एज अ ट्रांस वुमेन बिकॉज उनको लगता है कि अगर हम खुद को ट्रांस वुमेन पहचान कराते हैं लोगों से तो लोगों का क्या रिएक्शन रहेगा, या सोसाइटी हमें किस तौर से देखेगी, या फिर हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी या नहीं मिलेगी। ट्रांस वुमेन्स को लेकर के आज भी इंडिया में एम्प्लॉयमेंट की बहुत कमी है। एजुकेशन लेवल पहले से इसलिए कम है कि क्योंकि इसको फैमिली से काफी बचपन में ही निकाल दिया जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ देयर फैमिली थिंग्स, बिकॉज ऑफ उनका बिहेव, उनका द वे दे लिव, तो उसकी वजह से काफी ना कहीं उनको शुरुआत से रिजेक्शन का सामना करना पड़ा है। तो वो खुद को एक अलग जगह से, अलग रूप में, अलग समाज में, अलग जगह से खुद को ढाल लेते हैं। और लेक ऑफ एजुकेशन के कारण, चीजों की अच्छी जानकारी नहीं होने के कारण और समाज से बहिष्कृत करने के कारण शायद उनको उस तरह का जो एक एम्पावरमेंट है तो नहीं मिलता है। आज हमारे समाज में होना चाहिए। और आई थिंक टुडे 2020 व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 2010 और 11, तब तक कहीं ना कहीं ट्रांसजेंडर सिर्फ एक किन्नर की नजर से देखे जाते थे। एंड आई एम गोना सेइंग ऑन दिस कि आज के डेट में जब 2014 में नासा गवर्नमेंट का एक जजमेंट आया जहाँ पे थर्ड जेंडर को एक रिकॉग्नाइजेशन मिला, जहाँ पे सरकार ने ये कहा, गवर्नमेंट ने कहा कि एक व्यक्ति अपनी जिंदगी अपने हिसाब से अपना जेंडर चूज कर सकता है, अपने तरीके से अपनी जिंदगी जी सकता है, वो कहला सकता है कि इसको लेस्बियन, गे, बाइसेक्सुअल, ट्रांसजेंडर, इंटरसेक्सुअल या एसेक्सुअल क्या कहलाना है। तो उसके बाद कहीं ना कहीं ट्रांसजेंडर 2 कैटेगरीज में बट गई, एक वो जो टिपिकल हिजरा कल्चर और किन्नर कम्युनिटीज हैं, और एक वो जो खुद को एज अ मेल टू फीमेल ट्रांसफॉर्म करते हैं और खुद को एज अ ट्रांससेक्सुअल या ट्रांस वुमेन कहलाना चाहते हैं। सो आई थिंक जब सोसाइटी के एक्सेप्टेंस की बात आती है तो बिहार और यूपी जैसे क्षेत्रों में आज भी एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं है। आज भी कहीं ना कहीं उनको उन्हीं हीन भावना से देखा जाता है, उनको उसी तरह से दरकिनार कर दिया जाता है। आज भी लोग ट्रांसजेंडर्स को, जो कि यूपी बिहार के जो ऐसे महानगर में है, जैसे दिल्ली और मुंबई जैसे महानगरों में तो एक्सेप्टेंस शुरू हो चुका है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन के ऊपर वर्कशॉप होते हैं स्कूल कॉलेजेस में। मैं बहुत सारे ऐसे स्कूल और कॉलेजेस में जाकर के मैंने वर्कशॉप अटेंड किया है, जहाँ पे मैं सरप्राइज हो गई कि मेरे से ज्यादा नॉलेज इन बच्चों को है। I was very surprised when I was in मैं कॉलेज, दिल्ली के कॉलेज में गई थी और वहाँ पे बच्चों के साथ मेरा वर्कशॉप था एंड आई वॉज वेरी सरप्राइज। मुझे ऐसा लगा कि काश ये मेरे बचपन में हुआ होता तो मुझे उतना डिस्क्रिमिनेशन फील नहीं करना पड़ता, मुझे उतना डरा सहमा नहीं रहना पड़ता। तो आई थिंक आज के डेट में पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों को एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं, ज्यादा नहीं बट शुरुआत हो चुका है। सो आई वुड डेफिनेटली से कि हाँ, सोशल एक्सेप्टेंस भी धीरे धीरे शुरू हुआ है, बट मेहनत और भी करना है, बहुत अभी संघर्ष बाकी है, ये बस एक एक्सेप्टेंस मिला है, बट अपॉर्चुनिटी के टाइम में अगर कहा जाए तो आज भी कहीं ना कहीं ट्रांसजेंडर समाज को विजिबिलिटी ज्यादा नहीं है। और चाहे वो ग्लैमर इंडस्ट्री हो जाए, चाहे वो बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री हो जाए, या चाहे वो कॉर्पोरेट लेवल हो जाए, मैं बिल्कुल ये कहना चाहूंगी, क्योंकि आज भी अगर कोई ट्रांस वुमेन खुद को एज अ आर्टिस्ट बोल करके कहीं पे ऑडिशन देने के लिए जाती है, तो उसको ये बोल करके उसको ये कह दिया जाता है कि मैम, बिकॉज ऑफ यू आर अ ट्रांसजेंडर, अगर हमारे पास इस तरह का कॉन्सेप्ट या इस तरह का काम आएगा तो हम आपको देंगे। तो कहीं ना कहीं ये स्टीरियोटाइप आज भी है, कहीं ना कहीं ये जो भद्दा, मैं बोलूंगी, जो इंसान, जो समाज में जो एक भद्दा मजाक चलता आ रहा है ट्रांस वुमेन्स को लेकर के, जो इस एक टिपिकल रोल दिखाया जाता है, कॉमिक दिखाया जाता है टीवी इंडस्ट्री, बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री में, कहीं ना कहीं आज भी वो स्टीरियो है। इस चीज को लेकर के मैं आज भी ये बात बोलना चाहूंगी। तो समाज परिवर्तित हो रहा है, बट अभी और भी जरूरत है लोगों को चेंज होने की।
Miles to go. Okay, Rose, I have a follow-up question for you on this. Your shows had viewership of millions, but still they were taken off air after a year or two. And in one of your interviews, you did show your resentment for that. I will like to know your struggle in the area of employment, and since now you are self-employed, what made you consider this decision?
What made me consider what decision? Sorry.
The decision of self-employment and not working with anyone.
Okay. The decision for self-employment was largely because of facing a lot of rejection, okay, while at work, and then also while seeking work. And also because, I don't want to be disrespected by people. That's also one reason. See, I was working in the media. I was India's first transgender TV host. I was doing a TV talk show, which was quite popular. And then I was also an RJ. But then what happened is, in all these media organizations, I was, sort of used for a certain time, maybe like less than a year by each organization. Then they threw me out. They didn't continue giving me shows. And I had established myself as a celebrity here in Tamil Nadu. But at the same time, I was not retained by the networks. Okay? I was thrown out. I was shown the door out. It really hurt me. It really hurt me in those years during 2008, 9, 10, and 11. During these years where I was doing shows on one network or another, each network threw me out after a certain period. Okay? It really opened my eyes to the widespread presence of negative transgender attitudes in the minds of people who run the media, who run the politics, who run the businesses in this country. I think there is an agenda in the minds of these so-called media moguls, these businessmen, these politicians, these social engineers, these elites of the country, these men who make up the cream of India. They run India. These men, primarily, they don't want trans people, okay? They don't want transgender people to ask for equality. They don't want transgender people to come up. Okay? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
There is a vested agenda in the minds of the social engineers of this country and across the world. You asked a question before about self-acceptance. Okay? The importance of self-acceptance. These people who run the show in this country, the politicians, the main big politicians, the main big media moguls, the main big businessmen, the main big social, cultural, political elite of this country, they don't want trans people or LGBT people to come up, okay? Please bear this in mind. So as a result of their attitudes towards LGBT people, okay, every area of Indian society is continuously bombarded with media messaging through the cinemas, through the television, through the newspapers, anti-LGBT messaging, okay? This has been going on for decades, right? The movies are involved in it. The television programming, the newspapers, the radio, everything is run by these social, cultural, political elite of India, and they want a certain type of messaging, and that type of messaging is anti-LGBT, and that is the reason that every LGBT person in this country feels that they are worthless, feels that they are not accepted, that they question themselves, they question their sexuality, they question their existence, they question why they were even born. They want to die. Many of them want to die because these people at the helm of Indian affairs, at the helm of Indian social engineering, the elite of India, they don't want complete LGBT acceptance or equality. And that is why I suffered in the media. I was thrown out. There is huge nepotism going on. There is huge favoring of casteism. There is casteism, there is classism, but primarily casteism and nepotism. These two are involved. And casteism and nepotism do not want LGBT equality. They don't want anything that challenges heterosexist patriarchal casteism in this country. LGBT people are a threat to India's caste structures, which is why the caste elites of this country, the caste social engineers of this country, do not want to talk about LGBT positively. They want to shame the LGBT. They want to shun the LGBT. They want to punish the LGBT.
True. So to all the members in the audience, it's time for you to introspect, I believe. Okay, since Rose mentioned, Navya mentioned, and all of you mentioned movies, so I have a question regarding movies to all of you, since you all are media people. What has been the role of movies in making wrong image of the LGBT community? And let me quote an example. When movie Padmavat released, there were huge protests throughout the country citing that it is offending a community sentiment. Why we have never seen a movement from the LGBT community when each and every movie portrays it in a very wrong manner? I want an honest opinion from all of you. Shyam, okay, who wants to go first?
Well, can I?
Yeah, please.
I really don't want to say anything on this. Why? Because I am an artist. अगर मुझे कोई स्क्रिप्ट मिलेगी और मुझे वो स्क्रिप्ट बहुत पसंद आएगी, इवन अगर मुझे उसकी हिस्ट्री के बारे में ज़्यादा जानकारी नहीं रहेगी, तो पहले मैं स्क्रिप्ट सुन के उसकी हिस्ट्री के बारे में जानना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी समझूंगी। बात रही आपने पद्मावत फिल्म के बारे में आपने बात करी, जहाँ पे पद्मावती के जौहर को दिखाया गया है, जहाँ पे एक अलाउद्दीन खिलजी का एक ये रूप दिखाया गया कि वो काफी ज्यादा लाइक कि हाँ वो वुमेन से बहुत प्यार करता है और नौकरानियों के साथ भी उसका रिलेशनशिप है, बट एक तरफ एक गे बंदा भी है जो उससे प्यार करता है, एंड समथिंग हैपेंड. I really don't know about the history of Alauddin Khilji. I really don't know about Padmavati. This is very sentimental topic. This is very काफी ज्यादा ये है टॉपिक. इस टॉपिक के बारे में ज्यादा बात नहीं करना चाहूंगी बिकॉज मैं राजपूती खानदानों जो वीरांगनाएं रही हैं उनकी स्टोरीज में पढ़ के भरी हुई हूँ. एंड जो मैंने देखा है, तो जो मैंने किताबों में पढ़ी, मैंने बुक्स में पढ़ा, वो मैंने उस पिक्चर में उस इमेजिन को उस जो फिल्माइजेशन हुआ है, मैंने उसको बस एक इमेजिनेशन किया कि हाँ ऐसा शायद हुआ होगा. So I don't want to say on this. So बहुत ही सीधा सा answer. That's it.
Okay. Sham seems eager to answer this, I believe.
Not really. It might be very offensive to others or anyone here. What I would say is, I would totally agree with what Rose was saying. I don't see her right now.
Yeah, I think she has got some connection problem. We are trying to get her back.
Yeah. So what I believe is, initially, if we see the older movies, they showed queer as a stereotype, being very effeminate or things like that, or like how she said, trans people were used for very specific roles only and not used for. I think it's evolving, but also it's very class based or very privileged thing. You don't see a story of uh, a queer person who is from a basic middle class family. Even if you see the recent movies which came up as queer, people loved it. But I think there was problem even in that movie. Even if it was made for LGBT, it was full of comedy. It was made like a movie made of comedy. Yeah, and queer person's life is not like that. I know it was made to attract audience, but it's again not sending the right message to the society. And also I think it's not only that. End of the day, for the film industry or filmmakers, I myself run a film festival, so I understand for most of them it's attracting audience. If we're talking about mainstream, it's also about how much revenue would they make. If they make it with serious stories, will they make the revenue or not, those things. But if you want to talk about a cause, you need to balance it somewhere. You can't just make a story out of nothing. So I don't think I really like even any of the recent movie. I can't remember the name, which was like went well better than the other queer movies that came out in past.
Mangal Savdan?
Yes. Dada Savdan, not just Savdan.
Yeah, Dada Savdan, right. No, but even I had a problem with that movie, that it was based on topic of LGBT, but the actors casted in the movie were straight.
You can't expect. That's what I said. I'm both sides. I'm talking both sides. You can't tell a filmmaker might have announced that we want queer people, but maybe queer people didn't fit perfectly in that role to act. I'm talking both sides. And the other side, I don't know if they put an effort. They should have put. Then we don't have a complaint. If not, yes, we have a complaint. Why couldn't you first look out for a queer people? So I'm talking both sides because I don't know the filmmaker nor I know the. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Nakshatra, I want your view on
I
this.
think Nakshatra wanted to say something.
Yeah. I want Nakshatra's view on this. And one more question I have for Nakshatra. Nakshatra, since you are a filmmaker, when can we see queer cinema as part of mainstream cinema?
All right, sure. Okay, I'll answer this first question because it has different layers. You talked about protest, why queer community did not protest. So let me just say, though we put LGBTQI together, we are different together. And sometimes, unfortunately, I don't know why we are not on the same page for the most of the matter, and we are like differently segregated. And the problem in this whole entire community, there are hardly very few people. If we consider LGBTQ community as a minority, then Navya, me, Rose, and Sham are a minority among a minority that we can speak up. Because not many among us can come ahead and speak about it. So पहली छोटी community है, उसमें से आवाज भी और कम है, तो protest गूंजेगा ही नहीं. लोग डरते ही है अपनी आइडेंटिटी को अपने आप को गे कहने के लिए. लोग अगर, sorry to say this, but even if they watch a type of porn they like it, they'll delete it because they don't want people to understand that they are this. So forget about they're gonna go ahead and protest about something else. वो खुद की लाइफ के बारे में प्रोटेस्ट नहीं कर पा रहे, यहाँ पे वो क्या फिल्म के बारे में प्रोटेस्ट कर पाएंगे. This is the real issue. And then of course the situations are changing. I will give example of Patal Lok. Forget about the topic and all that, but they casted a transgender actress from Manipur to play a role of transgender. That is something I see, something a progress. We have different opinions of Shubhamangal Jada Southern, but finally they got the topic in the mainstream. And I think people talked about it. People now, at least those people who are ahead of our generation, they cannot just say that, because I watched this film in theaters and those people who were sitting ahead of me, they were pretty cool about it. They were laughing on jokes, but they were supporting Ayushmann. They were supporting the gay character, and that's what I feel, the kind of win that from the plus positive point that at least they are getting aware कि ऐसा कुछ होता है समाज में. दैट्स अ लॉन्ग शॉट कि आगे जाके हम पूरा परफेक्ट पिक्चर दिखाएंगे, वो आगे जाके और कुछ होगा, बट दिस थिंग्स गोना वर्क द सिमिलर वे जैसे इंटरकास्ट मैरिज हुआ था इंडिया में पहले, एक बहुत बड़ा sin के रूप में देखा गया, and now we all of us know at least 5 to 10 different couples who have done this intercaste marriages, and I think we are already in the middle of the journey. And the question that you asked about me, when you're gonna see my mainstream debut, I hope and I expect and I pray that happens in 2021.
We will look forward to that.
Thank you.
So, since I am from Bhumi and Bhumi NGO primarily focuses on education, so I have a question related to education, and Navya did raise very important questions on that. What do you guys feel that where does our education system fails the LGBTQ community? I can quote you an example. Like in our science textbook, we are always taught two sexes, male and female. How much impact it can make if the same book teaches us all the genders and all the sexuality? What educational reforms you feel can be brought?
Your voice is very cutted.
Okay. Okay. I'll reiterate. हाँ. Okay. मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम में हमेशा ये पढ़ाया जाता है कि दो ही जेंडर हैं, मेल फीमेल। अगर सेम साइंस का बुक हमें ये पढ़ाए कि दो से ज्यादा जेंडर भी हैं और उन सब जेंडर्स को पढ़ाए और उन सब सेक्सुअलिटीज को पढ़ाए, तो ग्रासरूट लेवल पे चेंजेस आ सकते हैं। आप क्या चाहते हैं कि और क्या एजुकेशनल रिफॉर्म्स होने चाहिए हमारे देश में ताकि ये इश्यूज बच्चों को फ्रॉम वेरी बिगनिंग टू नो?
लुक, आज से अगर 12-15 साल पहले की बात कर ली जाए तो उस वक्त तक जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन के ऊपर कोई भी बातें नहीं होती थी, और आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा, साइंस में भी इंसान बायोलॉजिकल अगर होता है तो दो ही चीजें दिखाते हैं, एक मेल एंड फीमेल। मैं एक बात से इस बात को शुरू करना चाहूंगी। नेचर की बनाई गई बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जिनके बारे में हम एक्चुअली नहीं जानते। एक्चुअली बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जिनके बारे में साइंस अब तक नहीं जानता है, बट वो नेचर में एग्जिस्ट करती है, और आप उससे दरकिनार नहीं कर सकते। आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि हाँ वो नेचर की बनाई गई चीजें नहीं है। इस तरह से अगर आप बात करते हो LGBT समाज की, हम भी अपने माँ बाप के ही हमारे जैसे ही जब हम जिनसे पैदा होते हैं वो भी एक हेट्रोसेक्सुअल मदर फादर ही होते हैं, एक हेट्रोसेक्सुअल माँ ही होती है जिनके पेट में 9 महीने रह करके हम बाहर निकलते हैं। देन आफ्टर कुछ सालों के बाद हमें पता चल जाता है कि हम लोग या तो मैं गे हूँ, या तो मैं एक लेस्बियन हूँ, या तो मैं एक जो भी ट्रांसजेंडर हूँ। तो हमारी जो चॉइसेस हैं, आकर्षण है, हमारा चॉइसेस चेंज हो जाता है, हमारा जो एक बिहेवियर है वो चेंज हो जाता है। हाँ, बात रही कि अब ये चीजें जरूरी है या नहीं, तो ऑफ कोर्स यस, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि अब हम जितने भी स्कूल्स और कॉलेजेस हैं वहाँ पे इस तरह की चीज पढ़ाइयाँ होनी चाहिए, और लोगों को पढ़ाइयाँ नहीं, मेरे ख्याल से लोगों को जागरूक होने की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है, और बच्चों से ज्यादा पेरेंट्स को बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है कि वो एक्चुअली अपने बच्चों के प्रति जागरूक हो कि उनके बच्चे क्या चाहते हैं। आजकल के दुनिया इतनी तेजी से भाग रही है ना मानव, कि लोग काफी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिकल हो गए हैं लाइफ में, कि बच्चे पैदा होने के साथ ही वो समझ जाते कि इसका बच्चा तो अब ये ही बनेगा। बच्चे की क्या खुशी है वो बच्चों से पूछना जरूरी नहीं समझते हैं। तो आई थिंक एक LGBT समाज की जब बात की जाती है तो मदर फादर को, जो भी पेरेंट्स है, जो भी फैमिली है, उनको जेंडर के बारे में एक्चुअली ज्यादा जागरूक होने की जरूरत है कि उनका बच्चा उनसे क्या चाहता है, बच्चा क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन करता है, या बच्चा किस मानसिक अवस्था से गुजर रहा है। सबसे पहले तो पेरेंट्स को घर में एजुकेट होना बहुत जरूरी है अपने बच्चों के प्रति, अपने बच्चों के चॉइसेस के प्रति। और मैं बस इस बारे में यही कहना चाहूंगी कि अगर पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों के साथ दोस्ती करें तो आई डोंट थिंक सो कि कोई स्कूल या कॉलेज की जरूरत पड़ेगी इस तरह के वर्कशॉप या फिर इस तरह के जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन को लेकर के किसी भी चीज को करने की। तो और ना ही कोई कॉलेज या स्कूल में आपको ये बोलने जाएगा कि ओके ये मेल है, ये फीमेल है और ये थर्ड जेंडर है, इसके आगे दीज एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा। तो अगर पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों को गाइड करना शुरू करेंगे और अगर अपने पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों को खुद से बताना शुरू करेंगे, एजुकेशन देना शुरू करेंगे जेंडर के बारे में, तो आई थिंक मुझे नहीं लगता कि किसी स्कूल में या किसी भी कॉलेजेस में जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन के ऊपर वर्कशॉप होगा, क्योंकि बच्चे पहले से ही वेल ग्रूम्ड होंगे अबाउट जेंडर.
Yeah, as we always say that parents are our first teachers.
Of course, yes.
You feel that we need to enlighten children more on this topic?
Sorry?
Sham,
Yeah.
Sham, you feel that we need to include all these things in our textbooks or something?
See, it depends on which age you want to talk about. If you want to talk for younger plus like all the gender and sexuality, even I myself would not know. Like the world is evolving and there are too many gender and sexuality, different preferences keep evolving. So I think they need to teach how to understand or be open about things. They need to talk about, like if we see, I think in my time, reproduction was a subject lesson only in 8th standard. I don't know, maybe now it's evolved and maybe it's more earlier. I'm not really sure. But that too, teachers would skip that.
True.
Those days. So, so I think I have a beautiful story. I don't think there is something called right age. When a kid comes and asks to a parent or teacher, anyone, maybe you should start including small things about these things from the initial stage. I had a very good friend who was queer, and his sister-in-law used to tell very like 5 years and 8 years kids of stories, bedtime stories. And during telling the bedtime story, I don't know if you have heard of Papa Bear, Mama Bear story. At the end of story, this person would tell her kids that not necessarily always the baby has Papa Bear and Mama Bear. Maybe sometimes they have 2 Papa Bears, or sometimes they have Mama Bear and Mama Bear. That's how the story was said. So I don't think there's the right age. You need to start it from the initial, but you need to know how to share it. You can't just tell, oh, gay is when 2 people love each other and things for the 5-year-old. You need to tell it this way. So I think that's how you make a change with education. Yeah.
Yes. Nakshatra, would you like to add something?
Yeah, but I think, in Indian culture, we don't just learn things in the school. I think hardly anything we learn in the school. The most of the part we learn in the home. And we look at people, जहाँ पे जैसे नव्या ने कहा, I would add up to that. जब लड़का होता है बचपन में 1-1.5 साल का भी होगा तभी करेंगे इसकी शादी इस लड़की से पड़ोस वाली बच्ची से कराएंगे. ये मजाक में बोला जाता है, बट उसको तुमने पूछा क्या भाई, वो 1.5 साल का है, वो क्या चाहता है? क्या वो लड़की से शादी करना चाहता है? क्या लड़के से करना चाहता है? नहीं भी करना चाहता है, वो उसकी मर्जी है. So it starts right from there. And to some point, also I read this story and they said it that there can only be one mama bear or only can be one dad bear who can be a single parent as well. तो ये सब चीजें हम सीखते हैं. मैं मीडिया में से हूँ, and in the first or second year or third year, I think we had one chapter in media studies called on homosexuality. And though we live in Mumbai, my classmates, they did not know anything about homosexuality. They think being gay is like being a kinner. That's what they feel even in Mumbai. Forget about then what is the situation in small places, villages and towns. It looks so much nahi hai. And when we had this chapter, I was already out in the college. I spoke with my teacher and she used me like a guinea pig. She made me stand in the classroom in front of everybody and she made me narrate my story. And then people realized that there's a difference between being gay and being kinner and being straight. But at the end of the day, we all are human beings. मुझे लगता है कि ये सब सिखाने से अच्छा है कि ये अलग है वो अलग है. The basic sutra that people should tell that at the end of the day he is a human being and he should be respected for what he is or what she is or what they are. That's it. वो उनकी personal life है, उसके में वो क्या करते हैं is their business, is our business. What we should do is respect them for what they are, because उनकी smile के पीछे कितना दर्द है वो हमें नहीं पता, वो दिखता नहीं है. 3 of us are sitting here, even Rose were there. We are smiling, we're talking our life, but we know what struggle we have gone through to sit here and talk about life. And that's what I feel. People should be respected for who they are and celebrate each other's life. The world will be a better place.
Sure. At the end of the day, we all are humans, right?
Very true.
Rose has just messaged that she's facing connectivity issues. She's trying to connect. Okay, so if you guys permit me, can I extend the discussion by 10 minutes, please? Because there's many people who are willing to ask questions.
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. We have our colleague who wants to ask a question. Utkarsh, can you please unmute Ipsita?
Hello. Yeah, Ipsita, you can talk.
Okay. Manav, am I audible?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I'm Ikshita. So I have a question for Sham. Though everyone has shed some light on this, but I want a more explicit answer because it's very important for a project in Bhumi. So in Kolkata, we are trying to arrange for some workshops and sessions about the community for the kids we have in the shelter homes. Now, some have told me that this will lead to some negative impact on the kids since they come from really vulnerable backgrounds. So, how valid is that hypothesis?
No, we cannot. I don't think at all it will create any negative impact. This is the assumption. If you see, I don't know if you have followed the news like yesterday or day before. People attacked Harish Iyer because he was teaching some schools.
Yeah.
A session for Harish. Sorry, for school students. And but how do they know what a kid is going through, whichever background they come from? This being queer is not only for a privileged background. Even if they're coming from a very what you say non-privileged poor background, it's just your feeling. It's a human being. You could be from anywhere. How would it uh, uh, I don't really understand how would it affect kids in a bad way. And we are not going to literally show them a porn on the video when we are taking a session, right? We are going to just talk about what is okay to accept world, whether being queer or whether being something else outside LGBT as well. We're just talking about love and acceptance. So how would it be bad? Very difficult.
Yeah, I totally agree. Thank you.
Thank you, Ipsita. Next, we have Rutuja with us. Rutuja, can you please unmute and ask your question?
Hi, Rutuja, you can speak.
Okay, I think she has some internet issues. We'll move on to Aditya. Aditya, you there? Okay. Utkarsh, please unmute Aditya.
Yes, Aditya, you can speak.
Hello, Nakshatra. This is Aditya.
Hi, Aditya.
Okay, so big fan of you. In one of your interview, you recited it's not about your sexuality, but your work and talent that gains you respect. Do you think instead of using getting pity on yourself, you should be confident enough to accept yourself and work on more positive things uh, instead of trying to get acceptance of society?
Yeah, like I said very quickly, I will not go with because the crowd is pretty different. I will not use those words, but there are like a lot of gay men specifically I'm talking about because I deal with them most. And I don't deal with a lot of transgenders or lesbians in my work. So they'd come and tell me, this is what my preference is, this is what this, and I tell them, try to be a proud human being what you are. And instead of doing specialization in your sexual positions or preference, people understand what I'm talking about. I can openly speak about that. But so this is very important because तुम्हारी आइडेंटिटी भले आज मैं गे एक्टर हूँ या इवन नौरा एक्टर है, हमको काम इतना जल्दी से नहीं मिलेगा, हमारा इस पे पेट नहीं चलने वाला है. We have to find other ways to do it, and that's why we have to go out. We cannot always cash in on our identity. मतलब लोगों को लगता है कि तुम गे फिल्म्स करते हो या ये करते तुम पैसा मिलता होगा. Life is not so cool when you get out of your AC studio. There are people who are gonna judge you for being gay, and not just you. आपकी फैमिली को ये सब सफर करना पड़ता है. तो और वो फैमिली आपके ऊपर डालती है, रिलेटिव्स आपके ऊपर डालते हैं, समाज डालता है, एंड देन यू कम अप पुट अ हैप्पी फेस ऑन सोशल मीडिया शोइंग एवरीथिंग इज फाइन, सब कुछ चंगा थी. पर ऐसा नहीं होता. You have to be very strong and confident human being when you come out and say that, oh, I want to be an artist or a public personality or an activist. क्योंकि इसमें क्या होता है ना कि ग्राउंडेड रहना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और रूट्स नीचे होने चाहिए. अदरवाइज एक तो उड़ जा सकते हो या फिर नीचे गिर जा सकते हो. इसमें कुछ भी हो सकता है. आई वुड सजेस्ट if anybody is trying to do something or trying to be a better gay or a better lesbian or the best transgender, no. Try to be a better human being, then automatically बाकी सब आ जाएगा. Yeah.
Thank you, Aditya.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Akshita.
Yeah. Next, we have Priyamda with us. Priyamda, can you? Priyamda, you there?
I'm audible.
Okay. Yeah. You're audible. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Man. Okay. Hi, Nakshatra, Navya, and Shyam. So my question is actually a general question to all of you. So like हम लोग आज gender diversity and उसके बारे में अभी तक बहुत बात किए हैं आप लोग. So my question is that how did you manage to fight through and emerge as a star? Like there must be something, the turning point everyone has in life, like irrespective of the gender or profession or anything, सबके पास एक turning point होता है. Like वो सोचते हैं कि yes, I can do it, and they fight and win. Like something you all three have done, like even Rose has done like superbly and wonderfully. So what was your turning point in life?
Well, who gonna answer first?
You can go.
So my turning point, my life turning point, when my Masi said to me that you are not a boy or not you are a girl, you should begging or you should do sex work. So मेरे लिए सबसे मेरा turning point जो life का था वही था कि मुझे उस वक्त बहुत, मेरी आत्मा को बहुत जोर की चोट लगी थी, बहुत जोर की चोट, इतनी जोर की चोट कि मेरे पापा ने भी मुझे जितना थप्पड़ मारा रहा होगा या फिर मेरे पापा ने भी मुझे जितना पीटा हुआ होगा उतना दर्द मुझे नहीं हुआ था तो मेरी मासी के एक वर्ड कहने पे मुझे दर्द हुआ था. So that was my turning point, and since it's been 10 years, I never looked back. बहुत टाइम ऐसा आया जब मैं गिरी, बहुत टाइम ऐसा आया जब मुझे रिजेक्शन मिला, जब बहुत टाइम ऐसा आया जब मैं ये कह के रिजेक्ट कर दी गई कि मैं एक ट्रांसजेंडर हूँ, बट मैंने हिम्मत नहीं हारी. आज मैं अगर आप लोगों के सामने हूँ, अगर मैं बात कर रही हूँ, अगर मैं अपनी बातों को रख रही हूँ, तो कहीं ना कहीं मेरे वो 20 सालों की जो मेहनत है, कहीं ना कहीं आज मेरी स्टोरी सुनने वाला कोई है, क्योंकि मैंने वो एक मेहनत की. जब मेरी मासी ने मुझसे ये कहा कि तुम्हें सेक्स वर्क करना चाहिए, तुम्हें बैगिंग करना चाहिए, और हाँ एक बात मैं जरूर इस बारे में ऐड करना चाहूंगी, सेक्स वर्क इज नॉट रॉन्ग, इट्स योर चॉइस. बैगिंग इज नॉट रॉन्ग. इफ यू आर नॉट एजुकेटेड, पेट पालने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना, कोई तुम्हें 1 रुपया देने वाला तो है नहीं. यहाँ पे तुम्हारे नाम के नारे बहुत ज्यादा लग जाएंगे, तुम्हें मीडिया कैप्चर करने आ जाएगी, बोलेगी ये देखो ये ऐसे मर रहे हैं, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, बट कोई तुम्हें 2 रुपया या कोई घर पे रखने के लिए नहीं आएगा. और खासकर जब बात कर रही हो एक ट्रांसजेंडर समाज की, तो लोगों की नजर में तो पहले से ही ट्रांसजेंडर लोगों के लिए काफी फोबिक रहा है. जैसे कोई ट्रांसजेंडर सड़क पे दिख जाते हैं तो लोगों को लगता है अरे भागो भागो भागो, क्या पता कहीं कुछ गलत तो ना हो जाए. सो मुझे ये चीजें चेंज करनी थी. आज भी मैं जब कहीं जाती हूँ और लोगों को पता चलता है कि मैं एक ट्रांस वुमेन हूँ, और जब मैं उनसे बात करती हूँ, लोगों का मुंह खुल जाता है. ये वो शॉक से नहीं खुलता है, लोगों का मुंह सरप्राइज से खुलता है. ओ माय गॉड, कि हमने एक कैसी इमेज बना के रखी है हमारे माइंड में कि ट्रांस वुमेन आएगी तो डायरेक्टली क्लैप करेगी, ट्रांस वुमेन आएगी तो डायरेक्टली गाली देगी या वियर्ड सा रिएक्शन देगी या फिर अपने कपड़े उठा देगी. कभी आपने उस कपड़े उठाने वाली से पूछा है कि उसने क्या मेंटल हरासमेंट फील किया होगा अपने लाइफ में? आप उससे वो सवाल नहीं करते हो. So yes, my turning point was that when my Masi said, and I decided myself to no. Now I have to prove not only myself, but for all those people who always उंगली करते हैं ट्रांसजेंडर्स और पूरे LGBT समाज के खिलाफ कि ये एक सेक्स ऑब्जेक्ट है. तो मैं ये जिम्मा उठाना चाहती थी, एंड आई थिंक आज अभी भी स्ट्रगल है, बट आई थिंक आज एक मुकाम है जहाँ पे मैं खुद की बातें रख सकती हूँ और समाज सुन सकता है. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, next we have with us Niba. Niba, can you ask your question?
Yes. Hi, मेरा क्वेश्चन शाम के लिए है. So Sham, lockdown due to COVID-19 has made all of us restless, and like we all crave to go out. Jabki LGBT community, as you mentioned in one of your interviews, has been under a continuous state of lockdown. How can we help in putting an end to this?
So, hi Nipa, thank you very much for the question. So, are you talking about how do we put an end during COVID or in general?
In general.
So, I think it's time that I think people are coming out. If we are four panelists here sitting and talking, I think once upon a time it was very difficult for people to even find someone who will come and sit and talk about the LGBT community. So it's also very important that we realize, in fact, when Manav called me, I was saying we have proper representation if you're telling it's a gender talk on gender diversity, because I thought I'm not fit for just talking about gender diversity because I'm representing the gay community. Then when he told that there are trans people in the panel, I was okay. So I think we need to be very conscious. The time will come when we choose the right people to represent the right community. We can't tell, okay, Sham, come, let's, and I'll invite you to talk about the trans community. I can give you like a little little thing or little information about it, but I can't talk about what a trans person goes through because I have not gone through that. So the day we start being conscious about these things, I think that's the day everyone will start moving towards being free. I'm not telling we'll get the freedom that day. We will start moving towards being free. Till even today, I would say, if you go on Facebook, there are hundreds of panels happening, hundreds of Instagram lives happening. But they're all token representatives of the LGBT. I'm sorry, I know there are LGBT people on the call as well, but they're all token representatives of, they don't even ask the corporate, are you really doing something for the community, or you just want to make the logo rainbow and stand out and tell we are, so they are making money out of the LGBT community. And there are LGBTQ community people who allow that to happen because they get that 5 minutes fame. So I think when we find the right representatives, that's the day we'll start moving towards the place where we make comfortable for everyone who is struggling or who is trying to put out their voice. There are 100 people who want to speak, but we are giving a Sham who's been on a panel 100 times. He is getting the opportunity because people know his name. Why not the other people? I'm sorry to the panelists too. Why not to the other people? Why are we not giving them the chance to speak? Sorry, if this has been a little offensive.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yes, correct. Okay, so in interest of time, I'm now just taking last 3 questions. Okay, next we have with us Rutuja. Can you please unmute Rutuja?
Sorry.
Yeah, Rutuja, go ahead.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you are audible.
So, question is for Nakshatra.
Yeah.
It is well known that legalization doesn't necessarily reflect effectiveness. How far do you think we have progressed in accepting gay marriage when loving someone of the same sex is still a sour matter?
See, I will talk the both sides, but let me give you the one legal thing that we got finally, that 377's removal. What really happened, it's more, rather than being legal, it's more psychological. Because kya hua, after 377, a lot of people started coming out. They started coming out to their home, at their workplace, because they knew at the end of the day, log mujhe accept kare na kare, but mujhe jail to nahi jana padega. Nobody will throw me in the jail. I will not. And this is what I have seen, like so many people, young people, they came out. Doesn't matter, एक्सेप्ट किया, रिजेक्ट किया घर वालों ने, या जहाँ पे भी उन्होंने कमिंग आउट किया, बट उन्होंने हिम्मत की और लॉ ने उनको प्रोटेक्ट किया. दैट्स व्हाट दे फील. आई थिंक एलजीबीटी कम्युनिटी ही एक ही होगी जो लॉ पे अभी ज्यादा डिपेंड कर रही है, उन पे विश्वास रखने that they wanted. So मैरिज राइट क्या है कि मेरे को रोज मैसेजेस आते हैं डीएम पे कि कोई बॉयफ्रेंड ढूंढ के दो, पार्टनर चाहिए, अकेला मैसेज होता है, ये हम सबको आते हैं मैसेजेस. बट आई एम लाइक हाउ committed you are towards this. आप एक तो शादी निभा सकते हो या बच्चे अडॉप्ट करके क्या एंड तक वो ले जा सकते हो एज अ फैमिली, क्या आप बस देखते हो, अच्छे वॉलपेपर्स देखते हो जो इनमें फोटो पे लिखे होते हैं गे कपल्स के, लेस्बियन कपल के, यू जस्ट वांट टू लिव लाइफ लाइक दैट बिकॉज इट्स सो क्यूट, और इस पे बहुत लाइक्स आते हैं इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर, वैसे फोटो डालोगे तो ऐसा नहीं चलता. But I feel at the end, अगर law तुम्हारे साथ है, तो तुम मुझे भले शादी करनी है नहीं करनी है, but मुझे एटलीस्ट ये तो सेटिस्फैक्शन है कि हाँ मैं इक्वल हूँ इस समाज में. मैं करूँ ना करूँ, सक्सेसफुल रहूँ अनसक्सेसफुल रहूँ, ये दूसरी बात. बट मैं जहाँ पे टैक्स पे कर रहा हूँ, जिस कंट्री के बारे में मैं प्रतिज्ञा करता था स्कूल छूटते वक्त या स्कूल शुरू होने से पहले एवरी सिंगल डे, वो कंट्री अभी मेरी उतनी है. जैसे लाइक यू सेड, even heterosexual people have the right, but the things are not according to them, but they have the choice. मुझे choice तो दो कि मैं करूँ या ना करूँ. करना ना करना मेरे मन पे हो या उसकी wish, but I want that choice at least, and those who can do it, they will do it. So I think it's more of psychological, that अगर legal backup है, the community will has really seen a strong positive change after 377, और ये बढ़ता जाएगा अगर और laws हमारे favor में आने लगे तो.
Okay. Now I have a question from Prajakta. Prajakta, you there? Second last question, guys. We must respect the time of panelists.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Prajakta, and my question is to Navya.
Okay.
The Indian society fears the LGBT community generally, but on auspicious ceremonies, they seek their blessings, right? So, what are your views over this
Okay.
hypocrisy?
What you talking about? Hypocrisy?
Yeah.
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 मैं ना एक बात I want to tell one thing that कि आज से ठीक ये 60-70 आई थिंक ये बहुत पुराने जमाने से चलता आ रहा है, जो कि किन्नर समाज, जो हमारे जो कहते कि एक बुजुर्ग जो समाज है, एक वक्त था जब वो राजाओं के हरम में रहा करते थे, और कुछ ऐसे किन्नर थे जो सिर्फ ब्लेसिंग्स देने का काम करते थे. जहाँ बच्चे पैदा होते थे तो वो जाते थे, कहीं ना कहीं वो काफी हिस्टोरिकल है, काफी उनकी जो उन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी जो है काफी फकीरी में गुजारी है. आई वांट टू टेल यू दैट कि मैं क्योंकि कम्युनिटी से बिलोंग करती हूँ और मैंने उनकी जिंदगी देखी है काफी नजदीक से, एंड वो शायद अगर आप उनको कुछ और भी काम देना चाहोगे तो शायद वो नहीं करेंगे. तो उन्होंने अपनी जो जिंदगी हमेशा ब्लेसिंग्स देने में ही गुजार दी है, घर घर जा करके बच्चों को ब्लेस देना, और जो उनके बदले उनको मिलता है तो वो लेना. तो कहीं ना कहीं अगर हम आज की बात करते हैं कि आज अगर कोई ट्रांसजेंडर जाता है, और ऑफ कोर्स है कहीं ना कहीं इस चीज में, क्योंकि मैं ज्यादा नहीं बोलना चाहूंगी इस चीज के बारे में, बट हिपोक्रेसी तो है, बिकॉज जब ब्लेसिंग्स की बात आती है तो लोग ले लेते हैं, बड़े बड़े घरों में बुलाया जाता है उनको, और उनसे नाच गाना कराया जाता है जब बच्चे पैदा होते हैं. तो ओके, यू वांट टू से समथिंग नक्षत्रा?
Will you please finish, then I will come.
ओके ओके. तो नाच गाना करवाया जाता है और उनसे ब्लेसिंग्स ली जाती है, बट जैसे पैसे वैसे सब दे दिए तो उनको डायरेक्टली वहां से निकाल दिया जाता है, और अगर कहीं बाहर उनको मिलते हैं तो उनसे जल्दी बात करना पसंद नहीं करते हैं. तो या
Okay, I will add up to this. I'll give you a quick story in a minute, जो real story है. जब रामा को अयोध्या से निकाला गया वनवास के लिए, वो 14 साल के लिए जा रहे थे एग्जिट में, तब उनकी जो सपोर्टर्स थे, जो बहुत बड़ा किंगडम था, मतलब बहुत सपोर्टर्स थे जो चाहते थे कि राम राज करे वहां पे, वो उनके पीछे निकल पड़े. डिप्रेशन उनको आ रहा था, दुखी थे. तो एक नदी आई, रिवर क्रॉसिंग पे राम ने मुड़ के देखा, उनके साथ लक्ष्मण और सीता भी थे. उन्होंने कहा कि जो आदमी और जो औरतें मुझे फॉलो कर रही हैं, प्लीज आप वापस चले जाइए अपने घरों में, अपने काम कीजिए, मैं वापस आऊंगा और हम साथ मिलकर राज करेंगे और ये सबका राज होगा. तो राम जी ने कहा है, तो वो भगवान के ऑर्डर है, तो वो चले गए और राम जी आगे बढ़ गए. They went for exile. After 14 years, when Ram, Sita and Lakshman, the trio returned and they crossed the river, they saw some people out there starving, they're almost dead, they're crying. And when they saw Ram, their face enlightened, they were so happy. They came to Ram, and Ram was so angry because he had ordered them that you go back, don't wait for me, but they did not obey his order. They started crying, and Sita ji came ahead and she asked them, why did you not go back when the Rama ordered you? And they said that Ram said, all the ladies and all the men go back, but we are neither ladies neither men. हमारे लिए कोई order नहीं दिया गया. There was no order for us what we do. And Ram was so emotional that he felt so sorry that he had taken them for granted. He took them with him and he said, मेरे साथ enter करोगे, you will walk in the kingdom with me, and after this you will be in a special place in राम राज. और आज जो जय श्री राम के ऊपर से पॉलिटिक्स होता है, आज हम राम को वापस याद करते हैं काफी 1-2 साल से ज्यादातर, बट वो रामा की जो आइडियोलॉजी है, that ideology of Rama, we are not at all using it. That ideology of Rama, we just say Jai Shri Ram, at the end is homophobic, we are transphobic, we do not respect third gender. किन्नर को हम बस सेल्फिश बनते हैं, वो सामने है तो पैसे देते ताकि हमको ब्लेसिंग चाहिए, बट हम ये नहीं कि तुमने खाना खाया, तुम्हें 2 टाइम का खाना नहीं खाया. तो अगर हम राम राज की बात करते हैं, अगर हमारा कल्चर हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है, देन वी नीड टू एक्सेप्ट एंड सी द रियलिटी कि रामा ने उनको एक स्पेशल प्लेस की प्रॉमिस की, एंड इट्स आवर रिस्पांसिबिलिटी दैट वी डू इट. दैट्स इट.
Thank you. Last question, guys. Utkarsh, can you unmute Priyanka?
Yeah, Priyanka, you may speak.
Priyanka?
Yes, yes. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My question is to Navya. Any word of advice to the current generation, especially those who are struggling with the identity?
I would definitely say this is one word, this is one life. और लाइफ बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है, और मैं सबसे ये कहना चाहूँगी कि आप लाइफ में जो भी डिसीजन लो उसमें कॉन्फिडेंस रहो, सबसे पहली बात. एंड देखो, हम नेचर की बनाई गई बहुत स्पेशल चीज, बहुत प्यारी चीजें हैं जो नेचर ने जो हमें मनुष्य का जिंदगी जो दिया है, ये खुद में बहुत स्पेशल है. तो खुद से प्यार करो. आप चाहे जो भी हो, आप लेस्बियन हो, गे हो, ट्रांसजेंडर हो, चाहे इंटरसेक्सुअल हो, खुद से प्यार करो. आप खुद से प्यार करोगे तो आप दूसरों से भी प्यार कर पाओगे. और मेरा समाज को और जो जितने भी यूथ जनरेशन है जो कहीं ना कहीं अपने ट्रांजिशन पीरियड में है और कहीं ना कहीं बहुत जल्दी डिसीजन ले लेते हैं, बहुत हाई करते हैं, मैं सबसे यही कहना चाहूंगी कि प्लीज टेक योर टाइम. इतना जल्दी में कोई भी डिसीजन मत लीजिए, क्योंकि हमारी ट्रांस कम्युनिटी में बहुत बार ऐसा हुआ है कि लोग बहुत जल्दी में खुद को चेंज करने के लिए ट्रांजिशन वो अपना डिसीजन ले लेते हैं और आगे चल के उनको पछतावा होता है ऑपरेशन सेक्स चेंज के बाद. तो मैं सबसे यही कहना चाहूंगी कि आप जो भी कर रहे हो, प्लीज उसके बारे में पहले अच्छे से जानकारी कर लीजिए, क्या है क्या नहीं है. और दूसरी बात, आपको आपकी आइडेंटिटी को अपनाने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता. जब हमारे माँ बाप मुझे मेरी एक औरत की आइडेंटिटी अपनाने से नहीं रोक पाए, तो ये समाज कौन होता है हमें खुद की आइडेंटिटी से रोक पाने वाला. बट हमें सही समझ होनी चाहिए और सही टाइम पे सही निर्णय लेना चाहिए. तो बस मैं यही मैसेज देना चाहूंगी और सबसे ये कहना चाहूंगी कि यार सबसे प्यार करो. लाइफ बहुत छोटी है और कोरोना का पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन चल रहा है, कब क्या हो जाए किसी को नहीं पता है. जितनी भी लाइफ बची है, प्यार दो, प्यार लो. दैट्स इट.
Great.
Thank you.
So we have a final question from someone who has been waiting for the longest and unmuting people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Utkarsh, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Sham. So this is my question to you. So like I wanted to ask, like a lot of people get things wrong when they talk to LGBT persons. So how to be a proper ally? And like there are something that people have people just get wrong, like I don't know, like just some biases or something like that. So how do you correct those? How do you overcome that?
So did you say Sham, or that question for me?
Yeah, Sham, anyone can answer. Yeah, but
I think you're all picked up with all my previous topic points and then asking me the question. That's okay, I'm fine.
Definitely.
So I think being a good ally is not just being a friend. We need to make sure that your friend is not left out when you're hanging out with your friend. That's very important. For example, what when your friend comes to you and shares, oh, I went for a date and this is what happened. Most of the time, what happens is y'all will, when they're in group, they're not meaning it to be offensive, but they like, okay, because they feel uncomfortable listening to a queer story. They'll say, okay, and cut off, and then they start sharing their own stories of what they did last week. Apart from that, there are questions that should not be asked, like who is the man and who is the girl in the relationship. We are gay because we don't want to have that man and girl in the relationship. That needs to be, so there are such things which I think if you want to be a good friend or a good ally to your queer friend, you need to do a small research before going. And nowadays you find everything on Google. You just go type something, how to be a good ally. You need to be a good listener. Sometimes if someone is not out and the first time they're talking to you, they don't want your advice or anything. They want just one ear that they can speak out, listen to, someone who can listen to them and give them that comfort. So I think these are small things. And if you want to really be a best ally, I think you need to stand up for your friend if something wrong is happening. Even if it is not directly to him, and someone is talking, like Nakshatra shared a story in a crowded place, if someone is talking something about gay and if they're talking something wrong, then you stand up and tell that, no, this is not right. I'm not saying fight, but maybe correct the person. No, this is not right. This is not what they do. This is how it goes on. That is being a great advocate and a great ally. I think that's when it shows that you are a real ally, not just having a queer friend doesn't make you an ally.
True. Nakshatra, you want to add something?
I think he covered pretty much fine, but I would say this: when I was not very comfortable with my identity, I was in college, I was still coming on my terms, and I had people who knew about me. I was pretty evidently gay and all that. So they knew that. But I'm so thankful to them that they never made me feel like I'm different. They knew I was gay, did not talk about the topic. Neither they talked about gay issues, neither they made me look like I'm some alien or something else. They loved me as a human being. And that's what mattered to me the most. I was not expecting that. Yeah, now I expect that I have people who should talk about gays and web series and all those things happening in the LGBTQ community. But then, the basic starting stage, because abhi har koi smart hai, har kisi ke paas gaydar ho gaya. People find out कि ये बंदा gay हो सकता है. होगा नहीं होगा अलग बात. But even if you have doubt, do not make it look like that. That you're ready to say this or put a stamp on him or her that she is different or she is not different. She is different because she's not or he is not able to express. Or the way a gang of guys can stand and talk about girl, they can talk about same thing about you, but they are not so comfortable right now. So just accept them the way they are. And slowly time will tell you how to go ahead about it. Just do not try to get into the picture completely. That's what I feel.
Navya, you want to add something? Since it's our last question.
नक्षत्र और श्याम ने ऐड कर दिया, मैं क्या ऐड करूं इस बारे में?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I have already extended by 27 minutes. And
Thank you so much.
But yeah, it has been a really exciting session that I don't want to end it. But since you guys have other commitments that I have to end it, I'd like to end it on a parting note that we look forward to your support in future also. We don't want this to be one-time event in Bhumi. Okay. Yeah. Audible? Thank you. Yeah. So we don't want this to be one-time event. Okay, it was Pride Month. We had to do something and we did this thing. No, we have been working on this for last 2 months and whole team has had each and every interview of you guys. So kudos to them. But yeah, I'll request your continuous support for the project and we'll be really thankful to you all of you.
Thank you so much. It was nice. Panel discussion. I'm telling you, everyone was amazing. Thank you, Shyam, and thank you, Nakshatra, you too.
Thank you. Nice to see the great panel, and I'm sure they have done research because all the questions from my previous.
Definitely. Oh God.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. Thank you. Good night.
Reading the comments.
Yes, for joining us. Nakshatra, you still there?
I'm reading the comments. They are so lovely.
Yes, please read. Yeah, I forgot to thank my audience that you have been with us for last 2 months. So they have been trying to each one of us.
Yes, thank you so much for appearing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, audience. I'll disconnect it. You can pour your comments in our Catalyze group. Thank you, guys. And those who have ELDP call, please move on to the next session.